Bonjour tout le monde, je m'appelle Guillaume and What's going on? This is my last night en français en Paris. I had a fucking awesome time. Sorry, I was a little grumpy on Monday, you know what I mean? That's what happens when you drink outside in the sun all day. Had a fucking tennis match, but bunch of rich cunts. You know, I watched the whole fucking YouTube video of just, you know, tennis people losing their shit. It's like they're upset that they want to win the championship. I like when they smash their racket and they act like they give a fuck. I don't want to see somebody out there with a goddamn white hanky, right? Anyways, I already talked about this shit on last podcast. This is the Thursday afternoon, Monday morning podcast just before Friday. You know, what are you doing, huh? What the fuck are you doing? I had a birthday, actually today, which will be yesterday by the time you hear this shit. And I am, let's see if I can finally say it right. Cannot set. 47 years old, dude. Woo! Getting up there. I had a fucking awesome day. Me and my lovely wife walked up to the Eiffel Tower, right? And I realized, you know, as I'm trying to learn, you know, some French over here, which is, you know, I'm at that level where I'm like, hello, mister, I would like rotisserie chicken, if you please. And, you know, right off the bat, I mean, they know, nobody talks like that. Even if you pronounced it perfectly, they're like, what is this guy, a fucking robot? Like, nobody talks like that. You got to get to the point where you're like, hey, what's going on, man? How are you? Let me get the rotisserie chicken and let me get fucking beer over there. However, you just normally talk. So then there's some other shit that you need to have to say. Like, at one point, you know, we're walking along the Seine River, whatever the fuck you call it. And on the right bank is Le Louvre and all of that shit and all those shops. It's basically their Times Square. You know, it's all just fucking, you know, tourists like me and just fucking people who have money who want to show it off, you know. That Rodeo Drive horse shit where people just walk around with a bunch of fucking patent leather horse shit, you know, doing the duck lip fucking selfies. Like, that's what that is. If you get out of that, it's great. So we're on our way over there. It's like an asshole. I'm an old man, cannot set. I don't want to fucking walk over there. So there's one of those bike rickshaw things. So I say to the dude, I'm like, you know, combien pour deux, blah, blah, blah. And he said fucking like, what do you say? He said, 25. And I'm like, come on, man, $25 just to go over the thing. He's looking at the fucking thing, right? So he takes us over the bridge, whatever, he's pedaling and stuff. And he stinks, smells of B.O., not because he's French, just because he pedals around two full-grown adults all goddamn day. And so we get to the other side. You know, and this motherfucker, I give him 25 euros, and he goes, no, he's like, each. It's like, get the fuck out of here. What do you want, $20 each? I'm like, I'm not giving you fucking $20 each. No, but saying all this shit. And what I needed to know how to say there was Quai de Connery. Connery, right? Quai de Connery, which that is bullshit. And then if he continued talking to me, I should have said, baiser ta mère. Fuck your mother. And I should have walked away. But I didn't know how to say it. So I gave him 20 euros and 10 American. See that? It cost me $10 USA because I didn't know how to say Quai de Connery. I want to make sure you guys say this right. Let me have this fucking... This is how you say fuck your mother.
Baiser ta mère. Baiser ta mère.
Say it with me.
Baiser ta mère.
Baiser ta mère. That's fuck your mother. You got to save that one. There's no reason to fucking... You don't come out of the gate with that. You start off with...
Qui est des conneries. Qui est des conneries.
Qui est des conneries. That means that's bullshit, right? Fucking 25 each. And that's when I go, Quai de Connery. And then when he keeps fucking talking, then you drop the bomb.
Baiser ta mère.
Yeah, what she said. Baiser ta mère. Fuck your mother. And you walk away. What are you going to do to me? Huh? You going to slap me near the Louvre? Whatever. Fuck him. He took 10 American. That's worth like $3 euros. So I got out of it for fucking 28, right? At 47, that's not too bad, I think. Anyways, excited to be back, and I'm fucking jonesing so bad to do some stand-up. I had such an awesome time over here. I'm all rested up and all that shit, and ready to go. You know what's hilarious today was I wake up, and you're not going to see this video, but my wife videotaped me. I said, all right, I'm 47 years old. I got to hit the deck here. I got to try to bang out 47 push-ups. Oh, it was an ugly scene. I did it. I actually did 50. I did 50, but when I finished the 50, I like fucking rolled over on my back and did that thing, you know, where you cover your eyes with your fucking the crook of your arm, and was just you would have thought I was, you know, that person that runs a marathon and they get like a mile away from the finish line and they're shitting themselves because their bowels have failed. Like, that's how fucking exhausted I was. It's bad. I'm a big fucking French pastry at this point. I got to do something about this shit. And I'm only home for 4 days when I get back before I get on the bus, Gus. And me and Joe Bartnick are going to be touring the West Coast. So there's going to be plenty of Crown Royals on that one. So I don't know what I'm going to do here. I got to hit the salads or something. Well, you could say no, Bill. You could say, hey, you know, I'm not drinking on this one. But where's the fun in that? You know? Where is the fun in that? That's how I look at it. You know, if, you know, baby seals are going to wash up onto the beach and no one gives a fuck, I mean, it's going to be over. You know what somebody said to me the other day was telling me, you got to have a kid. And I was like, I know. And he goes, no, but you can't just have one. You got to have two. It's like douchebag. Are you watching the news? You know, got to have two. Do you really? You don't think there's enough fucking people taking a shit every day? Huh? Throwing another fucking plastic water bottle into the ocean? You should be looking at me going, thank you. Thank you for not having fucking any. And there's two less cunts walking around in the fucking world. Right? Everyone should have one from here on out until it tapers off. And everybody will be like, well, what's the ramification of an entire generation of only child? Well, how much worse can they do than what we've done? Right? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Billy's soapbox here. Look at him. He's banging his fucking Bible. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, there's a spaceship that's coming in 2030 with a freckled son of God, and he only talks to me, so you guys need to gather around and drink my fucking Kool-Aid. How about that? How about I start my own compound? You guys call me father, right? I'll go buy a patch of fucking dirt out in, I don't know, God knows, somewhere in Texas where it's nice and dry, where it looks like the end of the fucking world. I know, they had their floods there, but believe me, when that shit's over, it's going to go right back to the shit they've been dealing with for the last 3 years. Was it 3 years? I have no idea. I don't know. I'm doing this shit at the fucking, you know, it's like 1:13 in the morning, and I got a cab to the airport at 10:30, so I know I'm not getting up in the morning. So anyways, I'm telling you guys, you gotta come to Paris at some point in your life, and don't get all cunty like that douche on Twitter. Okay? There's broke-ass college kids that come over here with a backpack and go all the way through Europe. And I remember when I was a young man, long time ago, I was a kid in college, I remember thinking, I want to do that. And I never did it, like an asshole. So then I got into the real world. Even though I got into show business, it's still the real fucking world. And it took me half a century, almost 47 years before I've been starting to come over here. So you should definitely fucking do it, because there's a bunch of ways to do it. You can figure it out. And I'm telling you, if you just came over here for 4 or 5 days, sat in a cafe, you know, had yourself a drink and just watched the fucking city go by, it's life-changing. I'm telling you, it's fucking life-changing. Everybody tries to act like you got to come over here on your own goddamn yacht. You don't. I got over here telling shit jokes in strip malls. All right? So I don't want to hear it. If you want to come over here, you can definitely fucking do it. I wish I did it a long fucking time ago. When I think of all the fucking money I blew on doing this, let's go into fucking Narcissus, you know, the dumb shit I did back in the day, just blowing all this cash. You know what I mean? Plus you're young, man. You're fucking young. They can stuff you in the back of the airplane. You shake it off. Fucking old man like me, I limp around for 10 days. So I'm hoping I'm hoping you guys hearing some of these stories about coming over here. Maybe you don't want to come here. Maybe you want to go somewhere else. Fucking do it. Do it before you get married and you got kids and you're all fucking locked down. Just fucking, I'm telling you. Figure out a way. Stay home a couple of weekends. I'm oversimplifying it, but it really, I don't know. Cut a plan. Get over here. That's it, all right? How many minutes am I up to? 10:23. All right. What do I want to talk about here? How about the fucking Tampa Bay Lightning, huh? I saw the first period and then I fell asleep. It's just the games are coming on too late. Like right now it's 1:16 in the morning and I'm already on NHL.com waiting for this thing to start. So I already, what's great is I don't have to watch the pregame because I know what they're saying.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, tonight it's a must win for Chicago. They cannot go down 3-1 in this series and go back to Tampa. Wouldn't you agree? Somebody else with a suit and a fucking pocket square. But I got to say, who out there, other than a hardcore black Tampa Bay Lightning fan, thought that Tampa Bay was going to be up 2-1, especially after Chicago won the first fucking game in Tampa? But who's kidding who? Chicago's winning tonight. I would be I don't want to jinx them, but I mean, I would be shocked as a fucking fan if Chicago goes back to Tampa anything other than 2-2. Well, what else could they be? 3-1, down 1-3? Yeah, obviously, Bill. I think they answer tonight. And, oh, man, I hope it goes 7. I hope it goes 7 because tonight's the last game I'm kind of going to miss. I did see all of Game 2, and I've missed all of the fucking NBA Finals. But that sounds like it's a great one. What is it? Cavaliers are up 2-1 against Golden State, or as I like to call them, Sacramento. And everybody's saying, what's his face there? Steph Curry hasn't been the same since they dropped him on the head. I guess that's what the fuck they were talking about. I hope that isn't the case because whoever wins, I'd like them to, you don't want to see their best guy be hurt and then you win. You know what I mean? You want to beat them at their best. So I'm looking forward to seeing both of those things. I'm looking forward to seeing my dog. I'm ready to come back, and I'm ready to start this tour. I can't wait to get back. So anyways, what else did I want to talk about? Jesus Christ, my fucking head is swimming here. Hang on. Father's Day's coming up, right? Do I got to talk about that shit?
Not yet.
Huh?
Not yet.
What do you mean, not yet?
It's too early.
What's too early?
Talk about Father's Day.
It isn't too early because according to the advertising, we're advertising the Mangrate near.
Oh, the Mangrate.
The Mangrate. Hey, attention grill masters. If your father is a man of exquisite taste, there is no finer gift than the ultimate steakhouse experience. Oh, you're going to take him to a steakhouse? No. We're going to give him a Mangrate and tell him to cook his own steak. They're building him up like he's the most interesting man in the world. Now I'm just picturing some guy wearing fucking loafers and no socks, grilling in his backyard, got his cigarette going. Well, whatever. He wants a good steak, right? Mangrate is 100% cast iron grill grates. The Mangrate. What is a Mangrate, you ask? Or maybe you didn't. But I'm going to tell you anyways. Mangrates are American-made, high-quality, 100% cast iron grill grates that sit right on top of your existing grill grates. In other words, you bought a shitty little hibachi and they're going to fix this thing for you, right? It's like you bought a Chevy Cavalier. You didn't even get the Z24, and now they're going to throw the biggest engine in it they can. Weighing in at 8 pounds apiece, Mangrates ensure juicy, tender meat with no flare-ups and perfect sear marks every time. These steaks are going to taste so good, there's going to be a couple of gold-digging whores standing on the other side of your dad's fence, right? Mangrate's patented design delivers steakhouse quality flavor right at home. Take advantage of the Monday Morning Podcast Father's Day special and get 40% off all cast iron grates and premium brushes at mangrate.com when fans use the code BURR21, no space, BURR21, or VANT, AO. Spend $50 or more this Father's Day with Mangrate, and Dad will receive a premium United States of Bacon t-shirt. You see how dumb they think guys are? Is he really going to wear it? Why don't you just slap him in the face with the Mangrate? Okay, the guy likes steak. Can you give him some dignity? What kind of a fucking shirt is that? You give him a fucking clown nose and slap him with a rubber chicken. Don't forget the brush. Mangrate has designed their long bristled brush to get down deep between each rail, keeping your grates in prime. But why do they always got to have that dumb shit if you're grilling? Like you got to have an apron that says, I hate kale. Why can't you like pork chops and a vegetable? Don't you want that stuff to come out of your ass at some point in your life? Order by... I'm just eating meat, nothing else. That's like those dummies that go on that diet. Dude, I'm eating nothing but bacon. The weight's falling off me. Yeah, as you choke out your heart. All right, order by Monday, June 15th. I got you snorting on that one, Nene. For guaranteed arrival by Father's Day anywhere in the United States. Make sure to go to mangrate.com and enter my coupon code BURR21 at checkout. All right, last one. Lastly, but not leastly, Uber. Here's the intro, everybody. Hey. Hey, ... I have the pause there. Hey. To get their attention. Hey. You like making money, right? Sure, we all do. Here's a really cool opportunity that evidently I had to share with you. Driving with Uber. Uber, in case you live under a fucking rock or you're over the age of 60, is that popular smartphone app that connects riders with drivers. Evidently, I take Uber a bunch. I wasn't aware of that, Nia. What else do I do that Uber knows that I don't do? I love them, by the way. Wow.
Wow, what do you know?
And in chatting with different drivers, some of them have really interesting stories as to why they drive with Uber. Why do they do this, Nia? Uber is absolutely crushing it. They're here in Paris right now. I said this last time. I don't take Uber because everybody's like my age and they watch fucking Comedy Central and they're like, oh, you're that freckled cunt from that thing and now I know where you live, and it weirds me out. If I take a cab, it's, hello, my friend. I used to be neurosurgeon, now I drive cab. Those guys don't give a shit, and all I do is hold my breath on the way home, and I'm there.
Oh my God, stop it.
What? Generally oh yeah, and Irish people aren't drunk.
No.
Oh, don't you dare. Don't you. Yeah, let me tell you something. Anybody drives for 12 hours in a cab, there's going to be a funk in there. All right? There's going to be a little Bootsy Collins up in there, if you know what I mean. And in chatting with different... Bootsy Collins, the bass player for James Brown.
I know who Bootsy Collins is.
Yeah, and they played funk music. Do I got to spell the whole thing out?
What is that? Oh, funk.
Funk, yeah. He's got some Bootsy in his armpits there. Nothing? What was that song when he came around? Groove is in the heart?
Yes.
Right? What was that? What was that thing he would say? What was the thing he would say? He had his that one little line he would say in that thing.
He'd be like, it's a funky doggy, baby.
Yeah, he would say something like that. All right. Anyways, this is what? This copy is so fucking dumb. Listen, you have a car, all right? The thing's just sitting there. If you want to make extra money, just become an Uber driver. Okay? You're going to love being your own boss. You're going to earn some great money. You work whenever the fuck you want. It's easy to start. You just need a car and a license. Driving with Uber is great for anyone who needs flexibility. Parents, this is a really easy way to work around your family schedule. It's a great way to avoid your family, too, Nia, if you don't like the kids. Hey, guess what? I'd love to hang out with you, but Daddy's got his second job. Are you fucking somebody else? No, I'm just driving around. Students, you can make some extra money between classes. No more stripping, ladies. Now's the prime time to cash in driving with Uber. You'll thank me for telling you how to get paid every week. I could be getting into your car when you drive with Uber. If I'm with you, I will be. Call to action. You got a car and a license. Put them both to work for you and start earning serious, life-changing money today. Sign up to Drive with Uber. Visit drivewithuber.com. That's drivewithuber.com. Drivewithuber.com. There you go. You fucking do this job. All the money you make from this, you put into your, I'm going to the fucking, I don't know, Bali. Don't go to Bali. You fucking have a joint. They stick you in jail for fucking 30 years, don't you?
Have you talked about
that boogie board?
Why today is special?
Oh, no, my birthday. Yeah, I mentioned it.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Yes, it is. It was. It's 1:25 in the morning.
Yes. It's no longer.
And now begins this slow march to counter on tweets. Not to death. Counter on tweet. Come on, when is this fucking hockey game starting, Nene? By the way, I'm staying up all night watching this thing.
Are you really?
Well, I'm going to stay up as long as I can. We still have a bottle of wine left. I got to finish that.
A bottle of red.
Why don't they put wine in a can so you
Bottle
can
of
shotgun
wine.
it?
What?
Why don't they put wine in a can so you can shotgun it every once in a while? Just take a fucking giant can of...
Any wine that
Pinot
comes in
Noir.
a can is not worth drinking. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
much.
thank you, Nia. You're so cultured. I thought it was the good stuff. That isn't the good stuff? Doesn't Budweiser make a Pinot Gris? Hey, Nene. That's right. Here's how you say fuck your mother in French.
Baiser ta mère.
Baiser ta mère.
That's what I should have said to that guy, the guy in the fucking rickshaw bicycle.
But there's no need to escalate it to fuck
Well,
your mother status.
well, I should have started with
We
this
were
right
doing
here.
a
I should
highly
have started with
coercive
this.
thing.
Should have started with this.
Qui est des conneries.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, but there's really no
And then
need
go,
to-
no, monsieur, qui est des conneries. Like, no, mister. That's bullshit. How do you say dude in French? Chief. How do you say chief?
Remember we saw that kid today at the Eiffel Tower wearing a shirt that said chill dude?
How about those gypsies that came up and tried to fucking pickpocket us? Here's one for you.
did.
Yeah, when they come up to you, when you're in a different country and like three people walk up to you with these,
With a clipboard. With a piece of paper with a bunch of what seems like signatures on it.
and then they walk up to you immediately speaking English
And
going,
they go, do you speak English?
yeah, that means...
Bill just went, no. And they just walked away immediately. They weren't like,
No, I
oh.
didn't. I said no. I said with a French accent,
No.
and then they walked away, and I
Well.
started speaking English, and then one of them turned around and glared at me. It's like, fuck you, you're going to
really?
be... Yeah. So as they explain their let's save the bald eagles fucking thing,
But the thing
they're
is,
in your pockets.
They weren't even like, oh, parlez-vous français? And that type of thing.
Wait.
Chef.
That's how you say chief.
Chef?
Chef.
So I should have been like,
Chef.
no, chef.
I love how you're just trying to talk like
No,
your
chief.
silly Boston
That's
self.
bullshit.
And,
Chief.
don't
Then
you look
dude
up-
it is. Wait, dude it is. And then I walk, yeah, fuck your mother, right? You can't walk away saying fuck your mother because you get punched in the back of the head. You gotta lock eyes, and whoever looks away first loses, right? Isn't that how it works? No, because I was saying.
Why don't you just look up, dude, I gotta go to fucking Dunkin' Kid. Why don't you look that up? Because clearly you're just trying to, like, talk like a Boston asshole.
I should have
in
said
French.
that. I should have said that because he wouldn't know what it meant. Like, no, the 25 each. And I'd be like, dude, I got to go to fucking Donkeys. He would have had no clue what I was saying. And eventually he has to get on with his day.
Yeah, as do we.
Yeah. He was Pepe Le Pew, though, wasn't he?
Oh, he was.
He was. And he was. So, Nia, did you have a good time over here?
I had an amazing time.
I hope so. What do you think of that kid on Silk Road?
Who? On the what road?
Silk Road.
Oh, the kid, the guy that got sentenced to life?
Yeah. Well, what are you thinking? You think you're just gonna fuck? Evidently, they got something here called the fucking. There's like an underground internet, like the dark internet
Yeah.
or something. Oh, really?
Yeah. The deep internet, it's called.
No, it isn't. Is it?
Yes, it is, actually.
Hey, easy.
Because you have the regular internet that you surf, like Wikipedia and Google and your email.
No, it isn't. It's called the dark web.
Okay.
The deep internet.
I feel like there's also, they call it the deep internet. All right, fine.
I think that's where people like say stuff, and then people just go, "Oh
Wait,
shit!"
Deep web.
The deep web. Okay, you're close.
I'm close. But yeah, that's where all the illegal shit goes down. But you really have to know the internet, I think, in order to get there. It's not like the kind of surfing
No, it's
that you
shady.
do
It's
every
like it's
single
like
day.
buying drugs and looking at like kiddie porn,
Right, exactly.
and then people arguing that Ben Affleck is the new Batman. Oh, hey, how great was that video that we watched? There's this white kid, right? He dresses up like an old man, and he
He
can.
kind of looks like the Six Flags. Remember those commercials with the Six Flag with the old man, and he'd be dancing, doing like the Running Man. He'd be like,
No.
People who are listening to this, they remember those commercials. He'd have those big, dumb black glasses, and it was clearly like a young kid in an old man mask, and he'd be like doing the Running Man.
All right, but this kid wasn't. This kid had great makeup, and people thought he thought it was they thought it was an old man. And he walks down the street late at night. He can do all those Michael Jackson moves. So he walks like an old man, and right as these people are walking by him, going the other way, he'll just bust out one of those moves real quick, and it freaks people the fuck out. But the best part of the video is in the end, he goes into this park late at night where there's all these young black men, right, in their 20s that an old white man should be terrified of, right? All these racist fucking white dudes that are terrified. He walks in right into the middle of them, tells them all to clear out and starts busting out those moves. And they went fucking nuts. That was the funniest thing about, could they have been more supportive? That's what was cracking me up about that.
Supportive crowd.
Yeah, they were slapping him on his old man's ass, telling him to keep going. That one dude who was jumping up and down. My favorite one was a dude just standing on the bench with his arms up, the exact same way Joe Montana, when he would throw for a touchdown pass, he just put his arms straight up. He was just doing that the whole time. Like, this guy is fucking killing it.
I mean, if you're a white person and you're not lame, we will give you the respect that you're due. But if you're lame, forget it.
Now, what does that mean?
You know what it means.
No, I don't, because there's a lot of that could go either way. Like, we're going to just, you're corny, get the fuck out of here, or we're going to steal your bicycle. You know, you gotta frame it. Here I am.
I'm talking about.
I'm trying to bring people together with this shit.
Oh, okay.
All right, you left it all ambiguous there.
Well, the black people that are listening, they know what I'm talking about.
You know, you've done that twice.
What do you mean?
Where you'd say something, I don't know what you're talking about, and you're like, yeah, well, people who listen understand what I'm saying.
Because I don't feel the need to have to explain every single little thing to you. That's not what I'm here for.
Oh, Jesus. Wouldn't you think that I took her to, like, Paris, Virginia at this point? You'd think I'd get a little more. And you know, my birthday just ended an hour and a half ago.
Your birthday's over.
Yeah, that's what it is, guys. What you got to know. It doesn't mean shit.
Honey,
oh,
that's not
fuck
true.
you.
You looked so handsome tonight.
Oh, yeah. I crushed him tonight, everybody.
You did.
I went out
You finally gave in to the sport coat life.
This is what I did. I decided.
And the pocket square life.
That's right. I decided that I was going to out-French the frogs. I said, fuck these people with their fucking, slick way of dressing. And I went out and I got this fucking cool-ass sport coat with the pocket square, the fucking shirt, the pants.
Looks so good.
I was killing it.
Yeah.
I was killing it. And what happened tonight? We went out. We got to that restaurant. They had no reservation. We had no reservation.
No reservation.
And then we were like, can we sit at...
Nous n'avons pas réservation.
Right. And I said, can we sit at the fucking bar, chief? And
Chef.
And they let us sit up at the bar. We had a great dinner, and like the head chef was there, and he had these fucking unbelievable tattoos.
Beautiful tattoos.
Great work. We chatted him up about that. Next thing you know, he's hooking us up with shots.
2 rounds of shots. Quinoa with vodka. Have you guys ever had quinoa with vodka before?
Nobody's ever had that
First
shit.
First time I've ever had quinoa with vodka, which really sounds like some Whole Foods, hippy-dippy, annoying...
Sounded fucking horrific.
Shit.
I didn't want it. When he said it, I didn't want it.
So annoying. If someone said, I have quinoa with vodka, don't you just want to like slap them in the face with a burlap sack? Like, that's just the dumbest thing you've ever heard of. But, turns out, it's delicious. It tastes like water. Which is the way vodka is supposed to.
Yeah, but I gotta admit, we did 2...
Not rubbing alcohol.
But we did 2 quick shots, and I didn't feel anything.
But I feel like I got a nice little buzz going on, but not so much that I'm gonna, do something stupid.
I think I'm such a booze bag that I would have done like another 4.
That's also true.
To feel anything.
You've been a booze bag for the last 10 days, though, no?
Last 10 days. It goes back to the Southern tour, and then the 19 shows in Boston, and then I sobered up, didn't fucking do shit. It's because I had the helicopter thing. Mm-hmm. I got that behind me, and ever since then, Jesus Christ.
So what happens when we go back home tomorrow? Are we both on the wagon?
I dry out.
We're gonna dry out. We're gonna exercise. We're gonna like.
Do you know what I want right now? You know what I want? I want a fucking biggest
with cheese.
No, I want a giant fucking Poland Spring. I want like 2 of those. You know those dumb hats that drunks wear at football games in the 80s where they had a beer in each one? I want a giant water.
And when the tube comes down to your mouth and you can drink it out of the... What is the point of that? Just for funsies and silliness? And did it really work? They look kind of cheap to me.
Yeah, well, I don't think that when they sold it to grown men, as dumb as it was, they said, this is just for funsies. Hey, guys, this is just for funsies. The next time you're drinking... So anyways,
are you just now reading about Silk Road? Are you fascinated
shit.
by all that?
Shit.
Oh, God.
Look what's on.
Watch the NHL for another 4
Look
hours?
what's on. It's 3 hours.
What is ice? What is an ice tracker?
Oh, it tracks the
Yes.
quality of ice in different venues.
Are you joking?
No, I'm totally serious.
What do you mean quality?
Well, look.
It's in a stadium. They fucking put it to where it freezes, and then you skate on it.
No.
Quality, what do you mean?
Well, back in the day, the Boston Art Garden, they would have it be a little mushy because Edmonton was faster than we would. We'd turn it down a little bit.
Mushy?
Mushy, like it's ice, but, it's a little slushy.
What?
Yeah, everybody did. Everybody would do that, and then fucking Edmonton was fast, so they would turn theirs extra cold. It's like Brady. It'd take a little air out. Fucking this guy puts a little more air in. It was bullshit.
But you're all ice skaters, so... Why wouldn't you just make it optimal?
First of all,
and everyone's on the same.
I don't know what. First of all, I don't know what ice tracker is. I just made that shit up. But
did you really?
No, but Boston did. Boston did get accused. Boston did get accused of having the ice a little mushy to give them a chance.
We seem to be getting accused of a lot of things.
Oh, everybody's gotten accused of shit over the years. We're just the only ones who get suspended and fined. The Bruins didn't get suspended or fined for it.
Okay, well.
Yeah. No, it's dumb. Jim Irsay put a banner up at Lucas Oil Field that said 2014 AFC finalist. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's using again. I don't know what his deal is. That's such a low blow.
The game will begin soon.
Yeah,
according to the internet.
Right, which means that they're showing some Ritz cracker commercial, but we're in France.
Speaking of Boston, though, because we're talking about the book that I'm reading right now. How you doing on time?
I'm done.
Oh, is it over?
No, go ahead. What do you read?
No. I was just saying, like I was telling you earlier tonight, that...
I hate when you try to show me up by reading, by the way.
But I'm really late on reading this book. I'm really late on reading Gone Girl. We saw the movie ages ago, obviously. And now I'm finally reading the book because it was here in the
Which one was
apartment.
Gone Girl?
Are you joking? With Ben Affleck?
Well, he did Gone Baby Gone and Gone Girl. So Gone Girl was the one.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
He directed
That
Gone
was
Baby
like,
Gone.
Chuck Berry. He did Twist, and then next year he came out with Twist again.
Yes. Chuck Berry and Ben Affleck.
Not Chuck Berry,
are like
Chubby
the same
Checker.
person.
Chubby Checker.
Chubby Checker.
He was like, come on, baby. Let's do the twist.
No, I'm
and then
saying,
a year later, he was like, twist again
like
we did last summer. Oh, let's twist. Twisting time is here.
I feel like we sound like the
Do
Junior.
you remember? Yes, we do, Chuck.
We sound like Junior from, what is it? The Cleveland Show.
Maybe
Remember that show?
maybe Cleveland sounds like Chuck Berry. I mean, fucking Chubby Checker.
My name is Cleveland Brown,
And I am here to say.
back in my own.
No, he didn't talk
hometown.
like that.
No, his son did.
Was his son die?
What? No, it's a cartoon. Anyway,
It's just the way you said that. I thought he was dead. He was overweight.
I was just saying, I've been reading this book, Gone Girl, and speaking of Boston, I just feel like Ben Affleck couldn't be more perfect casting for the role of Nick Dunn.
Because you've never met him, and you've read a bunch of
First
fucking
of all,
Us dailies.
I have met him.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No,
I was
you haven't.
there and I met him and I shook his hand. Remember that night? Hello?
No.
Yes.
You know, it was
It
like
happens.
2 fucking seconds.
But still.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I didn't meet him.
You count that meeting the guy as he walks by?
Don't know him, but it was perfect casting.
As he was on his way to talk to people that he actually knew. You're like, hey, I enjoyed you in that thing. And he said, oh, and he pat you on the head and he kept walking. I know him. We follow each other on Twitter. You're ridiculous.
I was ridiculous. I don't know him at all. I
Thank
met him
you.
for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Exactly. And you fucking flashed your fucking chocolate brown eyes at him. to no avail.
Yep, and he couldn't care less. Bye, Ben.
Oh, this is funny. Let's.
Can you not watch these fucking stupid fight videos? What is wrong with you? You really have the mentality of a 15-year-old boy sometimes. I swear to fucking God.
Oh, you're so mature with your fucking gossip rags.
But you'll watch these videos like for hours and hours. It's
and you read about other people's fucking relationships, whether they're getting divorced or not. Why do you give a fuck?
And I'm sleeping, and all of a sudden I hear, oh shit! It's like this video that you're watching, like the same video over and over again. Someone falling down, someone slapping somebody else, somebody kicking somebody's ass, someone getting into a fight at fucking Walmart. It's like
You just got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, you love all that. Oh shit!
That's not all I like.
What are you talking about, bro? All right, well, come at me, bro. All right, bro. Some douchebag holding his goddamn old-ass Samsung that's,
what else am I going to watch?
shaky.
That's not all I watch.
You know.
I watch puppies and babies. I watch those fucking videos. They make me laugh. I watch the ones where the dogs are afraid to walk by the cats.
Some idiot
I watch
on an ATV falling off and his friend being like, dude, you fucking wipe the fuck out.
And what do you do?
No, I got it. No, I totally got it.
What do you watch? What do you read fucking Pink is the New Blog as he draws those dicks on everybody's faces with the jizz on it?
There's a couple things wrong with what you just said. Number one, Pink is the New Blog hasn't been, well, maybe it's still a blog, I don't know, but that was something that I read when we first dated, like in 2005 or something, okay? That's one.
Yeah, but you still did it.
Yeah. Two, the drawing of the dicks and things was by Perez Hilton, and I haven't read that in I don't even know how long.
All right. Well, yeah. So how is that better than what the fuck I'm watching?
I don't know.
Well, there you go then. The fuck is wrong with you? I watch easy funk bass stuff.
With tabs?
100 amazing bass lines.
Oh, good.
I watched somebody do a Stevie Ray Vaughan cover today. I watched a bunch of Stevie Ray Vaughan videos. I was watching his shit. I watched, what do I got? Girl knockouts. Girl fights are the worst because they just grab each other's hairs. Hairs? All street fighting. There you go. One punch knockouts.
What is this number on the bottom?
What are
these numbers on the bottom?
That's somebody's
First of all, read that
phone number. That's a phone number.
No, but
that's
read
New
it.
Jersey, 201-406.
No, but read it like it's an actual, is that 201,406,000,000?
No. Oh, it gives, no.
How is that?
All right, well, that's 100.
Okay.
That's 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. That's 1,000,000. That's 100 million. That's 1 billion.
Okay.
That's 100 billion.
Okay. So
That's 1 trillion. That'd be 20 trillion. What is the point of all this?
No, because I actually realize I see a number like that and I wouldn't know how to read it that way.
Well, it helps if they put commas in it. This is all street fighting, one hitter quitters.
Greatest one punch knockout ever compilation, part 1.
Let's watch some of these.
Why though?
Oh, this is boxing. Come on, white dude, just once. Oh, the white dude won! Oh my God, the white dude won!
Wow.
Wow.
He barely touched him.
Well, watch this.
Like, seriously? You know what? I call bullshit. That's some fucking, Pulp Fiction in the 5th, your ass goes down. Like, that's what that is. That's some Marcellus Wallace, take the money and run.
Listen, whether you believe it or not, you're already into the video.
I know.
Yeah, it's great.
Crazy.
Violence, can be enjoyable.
All right, we need to end this thing.
All right, I'll end on that. Listen, everybody, I'm back in the U.S., and I can't wait to do this tour. So thank you to everybody who came out to my shows so I could take my lovely wife here to Paris. I never thank you guys for that, but it goes without saying.
Thank you.
And thank you to everybody who's showing up on this next tour coming up. I can't wait to do it, and I've never toured this I've done some shows with Bartnick, but I've never gone on a run like this, so it's going to be fucking great. And I'm really looking forward to getting back and seeing old Cleodio when we get back.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Happy birthday, baby.
Shut up.
Asshole.
That's it. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you on Monday. All right.
here's some conspiracy theory for you. Somebody said, Bill, he wrote, they are watching. And I got trashed for talking about conspiracy theory. I've been trashed for talking about those automated checkout lines in the grocery store and saying that I'm paranoid and I'm afraid of technology and all this technology is just going to help my life and make my life more easier. And why don't you trust these big fucking corporations, basically. It's the shit that people are giving me. So after getting trashed for all, talking shit about all these corporations and actually having the audacity to think that bankers were all trying to team up and have one world bank, to become the loan sharks for not only individual, but actual countries. Okay? Which is something that I was thinking about when I was at the Rose Bowl, stone sober. And I was sitting there on the golf course, and I was looking at these houses up on the ridge of this hill that actually looked down on the Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all. These people have a house that looks down on it. And I was actually envisioning that those were all bankers up there. And while the game was going on, and 104,000 people, or 96,000, whoever showed up for that game, were sitting there going fucking crazy. One of those piece of shit bankers up there could put his hand on his son's shoulder and be like, see all those people down there? They owe all of us money. They all owe me money, son. I'm getting a piece of all of their fucking paychecks. And they don't even know it. They don't even know that their daddy is looking down on them right now. Now, had I been drinking, that thought would have probably caused me to, entertain the thought of climbing up that hill and throwing a rock through one of the windows, which, of course, I wouldn't have done because even my drunkest, I am aware that I don't want to go to jail and get raped. And secondly, I'm not going to go all the way up that fucking hill. So what I would have done is I probably would have yelled at that kid with the light purple slacks. I would have commented really loud about that dude's fucking eczema flaking off into the back of his goddamn sweatshirt. So anyways, this guy sends me this email, and he says, Bill, the theys in this blog, when I say they are watching, are big business, not the Illuminati, but they are just as evil as any bank or secret society. They don't even need your signature. Listen to this shit. They don't even need your signature for these information gathering traderware programs to monitor everything from where the device is to what your heart rate is. What is traderware? That's the question I had. Your digital camera may embed metadata into photographs with camera's serial number or your location. Your printer may be incorporating a secret code on every page it prints, which could be used to identify the printer and potentially the person who used it. Now the fucking morons, the sheep out there would be like, yeah, that's in case you threaten the president. They're just doing it for the good of all people. If Apple puts a particularly creepy patent, I guess Apple's applying for this. This is recently applied for the use you can look forward to a day when your iPhone may record your voice, take a picture of your location, record your heartbeat, and send that information back to the mothership. This is traderware, devices that act behind your back and betray your privacy. Now, this is what the moron sheep are going to be to say. Well, if you ain't doing nothing wrong, what's the problem? That's the philosophy. That was the philosophy behind why they can record your phone calls now. If you ain't doing nothing, taste of you. Come on, frogs. If you ain't doing nothing wrong. Do you realize how fucking dumb that mindset is? So basically, as long as you do what the people in power tell you what to do, you won't have a problem. Do you understand how dangerous that is? Do you understand how fucking stupid it is to have that level of faith in the people who rule you? You know what I mean? You haven't noticed how much power can fuck somebody over? Like, for some reason, we only seem to focus on when celebrities get famous and then they wig out and start becoming these fucking mini tyrants. For some reason, people don't feel... They just have like this, because they wave the flag and they play those songs that make you choked up, that they never feel like that they'll have any sort of ulterior motive for this. This is the type of technology that allows a small group of people to take over the world. Something that sociopaths have been trying to do since the beginning of time. And they were never able to do it because at some point your army would be stretched too thin. Right? The Germans, the fucking Roman Empire, all that shit. At some point, the fucking Japanese, all of them. Everybody who's ever tried to fucking do it, at some point, it gets stretched too thin. So America, what we've done is we've done the we're putting this base here to protect you thing, that brilliant thing. That's how we got our world empire. So we just have a base. Then also we have these insane weapons where we can nuke everybody. So we were able to kind of do it that way. But the problem is when you really get into sociopathic thought and just like those people who are so into power that it makes their dick hard, is they want to know, they want to be able to see everybody, know what they're thinking, and know what they're doing at all times. Because not only are they psychos, but with that level of power becomes this unbelievable level of paranoia. Like those people with those houses sitting on the ridge looking down into the Rose Bowl. There's a fear. Like we sit there looking up at them and go, look, they got the fucking world. There is a fear of when you attain that level of wealth of losing all of it. And you begin on this quest to quiet your mind. You want to get a level of wealth and control in your life that you are guaranteed that it will never go away in your lifetime or your kid's lifetime or your kid's kids. So basically everybody that you know and love will be okay and you will be okay. You get into that psychotic fucking mindset. And you give those kinds of people this level of fucking technology and you're going to have a problem. I think that's unbelievable that this shit is. So they have this website here, the EFF, Electronic Frontier Foundation, that is trying to fight these things being put into the tech, the cameras, the cell phones and all that shit. Like the fact that there's a tracking device in your cell phone. Like, how come we didn't get to vote on that? How come we don't get to vote on that type of stuff? I don't want people knowing where the fuck I am at all goddamn times. Okay? And I don't need you to show me, oh, we caught this fucking child molester with that. So because of that, now everybody has to be like, give me a fucking break. They always have like, there's, a handful of good examples for that level of fucking control. And then there's a zillion bad ones. So I am 100% against this shit. And there's always been evil people in the fucking world. There's always going to be evil fucking people in the world. And when you have this kind of technology, you're gonna stop. They're gonna stop small evil, like individual, a fucking serial rapist, which you definitely want to stop. All right. But the price we're going to pay is you're going to allow a Stalin or a Hitler, Pol Pot, whoever the fuck you want to, you're going to allow, with that level of technology, someone like that could get in power and run the fucking world. So, I don't know. And I totally 100% believe that. You could roll all your fucking eyes all you want. I honestly believe that. And I also believe that the reason why there's so many of us right now and that the people at the top are not fucking concerned about it is because we're all expendable. And when the waters rise up, the temperatures goes up and everything, they're not going to be the ones who are drowning. You can guarantee that they're using our taxpayer money to build some sort of something to make sure that they're okay. And I think that their bailout plan, because they know they can't stop people from fucking because it feels too goddamn good, and dicks and pussies are readily available to anyone. It's like air, So I think what they're going to gradually do is phase us out with robots and automated shit, which is why I refuse to use it. Now, how fucking crazy do I sound right now? Has there been anything funny in the last fucking 5? This is shit that I truly believe. Corporations own like the DNA of a grizzly bear. That's why they don't give a fuck that they're cutting down its habitat. They're like, I will fucking grow another one in a petri dish. We're trying to take over everything. And then wipe out, I think they're going to try to wipe out the poor and the middle class. Keep a couple of us, like a small handful of us, the way that pandas are only in like zoos at this point or some shit. I don't know. Maybe I picked the wrong fucking animal, but that's the direction I think it's going. All right? There's your first crazy rant, which was based mainly in gut feelings and a couple of emails. But I truly believe that. Speaking of which, do you guys realize that right now Brett Favre is getting sued? Listen to this shit. This is how fucked up the world is right now. Brett Favre is getting sued by two masseuses because he tried to get some sort of sexual favors afterwards, and they're suing for that. Do you understand that? Let me say that just one more time. Brett Favre is getting sued by a masseuse. Two masseuses. Is that how you say it? Masseuses? Mooses? Two masseuses for asking basically to bang him at the end of it. They're suing him. Can you fucking believe that? It's fucking you know what that's like? That's like me suing a comedy club because I got heckled. It comes with the job. There is not any masseuse, any female masseuse out there that listens to this podcast. Are you honestly going to tell me that you've been rubbing guys' backs and their legs and their chest and all that, and no one has ever asked you for a fucking hand job at the end of it? It fucking comes with the territory. That's like being a cop and suing the city because you got shot at. All right? You fucking put hot oil all over a guy's body and you rub everything but their dick. I mean, give me a fucking break. You goddamn cock teasers. Yeah, people are going to ask you to rub one out, okay? And if you had a shred of fucking decency, you'd do it. You'd complete the goddamn job. All right? Because your sign says full body massage. All right? Last I saw, my dick is still part of my body. All right? You know what masseuses are like? They're like the fucking quarterback who can't get it done. Just always comes up a little bit short. They should fucking interview him afterwards. So, like, what happened in there? I just didn't get it done. It was like right there. All I do is just reach out and grab it, and I just, we didn't want it. We didn't want it as much as they wanted it. That's that's such a classic piggyback lawsuit. It's like once that first stupid whore, gave Brett Favre shit. This is very interesting that I've noticed about whores. Once one comes out of the woodwork, then all of a sudden 20 come out of the woodwork. And then they always try to paint it as, well, we were too scared. We were scared. Fuck you. You were. You're trying to make money. And you're trying to build on the momentum of the other case. That's the female version of pulling a train on somebody. The guy version is, you and 80 of friends bang the same girl. The female version is, you're a fucking whore and you're just waiting for a whore to sue a guy that you fucking banged. And then you draft in right behind their lawsuit. Okay? Some of those masseuses, they'll actually come to your house and give you a full body rub down with oil. Okay? And then have the fucking nerve to get upset that you try to get a hand job at the end of it. Give me a fucking break. Why don't you fucking masseuse broads man the fuck up and start rubbing one out? Is it that goddamn hard? No pun intended. Is it that fucking difficult to just fucking, it's like you're revving a motorcycle. That's it. That's all you got to do. Up and down with that fucking oil. You in and out. You want that house on the hill, sweetheart? There's a price to pay. All right? And when a quarterback who owns every fucking record, good and bad, in the goddamn universe asks you to rub one out, God damn it, you fucking rub one out. Well, maybe you don't belong in this business, sister. That's right. Stare at your fucking manicured toes. Pedicured, whatever the fuck you're supposed to say. Jesus Christ, mean-spirited.